In one of the biggest surprises of the NFL season, the Detroit Lions have emerged as a serious force. After years of struggling to find their footing, they're now making headlines as one of the most exciting teams to watch. What's fueling this transformation? Is it new coaching strategies, breakout stars, or a whole new team mentality? Today, we're diving deep into the Lions' remarkable turnaround. The Lions have gone from underdogs to real contenders seemingly overnight, and fans who've stuck by them through thick and thin finally have something to celebrate. But how did a team with one of the longest playoff droughts in the NFL suddenly become one to watch? In this video, we'll break down the factors behind this turnaround, from dynamic coaching decisions to explosive plays that have put the Lions back on the map. And trust me, you won't want to miss the key moves and player performances that are reshaping this franchise. So, let's get into the details and discover exactly what's fueling the Detroit Lions' roaring comeback. The Detroit Lions have long been known as the NFL's underdogs. For decades, Lions fans have endured tough seasons, heartbreaking losses, and endless rebuilds. Despite having a rich history and one of the league's most loyal fan bases, the Lions have faced one of the longest playoff droughts in the NFL, with their last playoff win dating back to 1992. This reputation of near misses and challenges has, until recently, overshadowed the team's potential. But in the last couple of seasons, something began to change. It all started with key leadership changes, namely the hiring of head coach Dan Campbell in 2021. Known for his fierce, no-nonsense approach, Campbell brought an intense energy and a sense of purpose to the team. His mentality resonated deeply with players and fans alike, giving the Lions a new identity based on grit, resilience, and an unshakable belief in their abilities. Alongside Campbell, the front office has focused on building a solid foundation with young, talented players. Key draft picks like Aidan Hutchinson on defense and the addition of Goff at quarterback provided the Lions with the skills and leadership they needed to compete at a higher level. Plus, a strategy focused on relentless offense and a tighter defense is paying off in games, turning close losses into victories. Now, in the 2023 season, the Lions are showing just how far they've come. Game after game, they're proving they can stand toe-to-toe with the best teams in the league. Fans are noticing, the media is noticing, and the entire NFL is taking a second look at Detroit. It's not just a lucky streak. It's a transformation built on hard work, smart strategies, and a willingness to leave everything on the field. This isn't the same Lions team we've seen for years. This is a new era for Detroit football, and they're finally delivering on the promise that fans have waited so long to see. Next, we'll dive into the key strategies and standout players driving this remarkable comeback. The Detroit Lions' success this season isn't just a fluke. It's the result of careful planning, bold strategies, and exceptional individual performances. Let's look at the factors that have taken this team from rebuilding to contender status. 1. Dan Campbell's coaching and philosophy. Head coach Dan Campbell has been the heart of the Lions' revival. From the day he was hired, he made it clear that he wanted the Lions to play with toughness and grit. His coaching style is refreshingly straightforward. A bite kneecaps mentality that resonates with players who are ready to leave it all on the field. But more than tough talk, Campbell has demonstrated the ability to motivate and strategize, making players believe they can win and play like it. His leadership has built a team culture that's focused, disciplined, and willing to take calculated risks. Campbell's influence is evident on both sides of the ball. Defensively, he emphasizes aggression, forcing turnovers and holding opponents to short gains. Offensively, his philosophy is all about keeping defenses on their toes, from dynamic rushing plays to unexpected fourth down attempts. His game management has instilled confidence and excitement in his team, showing that they're not afraid to take chances to secure wins. 2. Offensive firepower. One of the biggest surprises this season has been the Lions' offensive prowess. Quarterback Goff has had a standout season, proving that he's much more than a placeholder for a rebuilding team. Since joining the Lions, Goff has worked tirelessly to connect with his teammates, improve his game, and adapt to Campbell's offensive style. He's been executing quick passes, reading defenses more efficiently, and avoiding turnovers, which has been critical for the Lions' success. Running back David Montgomery and rookie Jahmyr Gibbs have been powerful assets in the backfield. Montgomery brings experience, strength, and reliability, while Gibbs has added speed and explosiveness. Together, they've created a dual-threat rushing game that defenses struggle to contain. Meanwhile, wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown has been a go-to target for Goff, consistently making big plays and racking up yards after the catch. His agility and field awareness have made him one of the most exciting young receivers in the league. 3. A revitalized defense. The Lions' defense has also played a crucial role in their turnaround. Last season, their defense struggled, often ranking among the lowest in the league. But this year, we're seeing a much stronger, more disciplined defensive unit. The addition of players like Aidan Hutchinson has been game-changing. Hutchinson's relentless pressure on quarterbacks, along with his ability to disrupt plays, has brought a new level of intensity to the defense. He's not only leading by example, but inspiring the entire defensive line to elevate their game. Defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn has also been instrumental, crafting a system that emphasizes speed, flexibility, and aggressiveness. The Lions' defensive strategies focus on applying pressure early in the down and forcing turnovers, which has paid off tremendously. They're allowing fewer points, controlling the tempo, and putting their offense in great positions to capitalize. 4. Strong draft and smart acquisitions. Part of what makes the Lions' resurgence sustainable is their smart drafting and player acquisitions. In recent years, they've managed to add both talent and depth across key positions. Aidan Hutchinson, drafted second overall in 2022, has already made his mark on the league with his high-energy play. Meanwhile, cornerback Cameron Sutton and safety Kirby Joseph have strengthened the secondary, adding experience and stability that have helped the Lions shut down some of the league's top receivers. On the offensive side, drafting Jahmyr Gibbs and tight end Sam Laporta has injected youth and versatility into the lineup. These rookies have adjusted quickly, delivering strong performances that signal a bright future for the Lions. And when you add in the leadership and experience brought in by free agency, like David Montgomery's consistency at running back, it's clear that Detroit is building a team with both immediate impact and long-term potential. 5. Game-changing strategies and key performances. The Lions have found success with their willingness to mix things up and take risks. Coach Campbell's use of unconventional tactics, like frequent fourth down attempts and aggressive offensive play calling, has paid off. These strategic moves have helped the Lions gain critical first downs, control the clock, and keep opposing defenses guessing. Instead of sticking to conservative play, Campbell's approach brings a sense of unpredictability that has proven effective in turning close games in their favor, and the players have risen to the challenge. Jared Goff's passing game has been precise and confident, while Amon-Ra St. Brown's and Jahmyr Gibbs' versatility has made it difficult for defenses to focus on just one threat. Meanwhile, defensive playmakers like Hutchinson and Joseph have become reliable forces, stepping up in high-pressure moments and showing that the Lions' defense can be a true asset. The Lions' journey to becoming a competitive force this season has been marked by a series of impressive games that highlight their progress and resilience. Let's look at a few defining moments that showcase what's different about this team. 1. Season opener versus Kansas City Chiefs. The Lions set the tone for their season with an opening game victory against the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. This game was a true test for the Lions, and they rose to the occasion by showcasing their gritty defense and relentless offense. It wasn't just a close game, it was a statement win. The defense held Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to a lower-than-expected score, while Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown connected for key plays that kept Detroit in the driver's seat. This victory not only shocked NFL fans, but also signaled that the Lions were ready to compete with the league's elite. 2. A strong NFC North battle. When the Lions faced off against the Green Bay Packers in Week 4, fans knew it would be an intense divisional matchup. Detroit's dominant win in this game showed that they're more than ready to contend for the NFC North title. Their defense held the Packers to minimal scoring, and Aidan Hutchinson put relentless pressure on quarterback Jordan Love, leading to multiple sacks and turnovers. This win cemented the Lions as a serious contender in their division and showcased the strength of their defense. 3. Record-breaking performances. Throughout the season, players like Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jahmyr Gibbs have delivered standout performances, setting personal and team records. For instance, St. Brown has continued to build on his reputation as one of the NFL's rising stars by breaking Lions franchise records for consecutive games with a catch. Meanwhile, rookie running back Gibbs has shown flashes of brilliance, contributing key rushing yards and touchdowns that have given Detroit's offense a new level of explosiveness. These moments don't just highlight individual performances, they reflect the Lions' new identity as a resilient and strategic team that's willing to fight until the final whistle. The Detroit Lions' transformation this season has been nothing short of remarkable. After years of rebuilding, they've emerged as real contenders, combining fierce coaching, disciplined defense, and an explosive offense to go toe-to-toe with the NFL's top teams. Head coach Dan Campbell's vision, paired with smart drafting and standout performances from players like Jared Goff, Aidan Hutchinson, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, has given the Lions a new identity, one built on grit, resilience, and the belief that they can win. But the season isn't over yet, and the Lions still have some big games ahead. The question is, can they keep up this momentum and make a deep playoff run? If they do, we might just witness one of the greatest comeback stories in NFL history. Whether you're a longtime fan or just tuning in for the excitement, the Lions are a team worth watching. So, what do you think? Are the Lions playoff bound? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you want more NFL deep dives. And stay tuned for our next video where we'll keep breaking down the biggest stories in sports. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on What's the Deal?